I want to happy to be back with the Baltimore Orioles, and just excited to come back as a veteran. That's where I started as an infielder in 2009 and converted in 2013 as a pitcher. And this is where my daughter's was born as a Oriole, and it's just fun to be able to have them relive their young lives as a baby to get back to being Baltimore Oriole.
Great. We'll open up with questions. First question is from Rock Kubako with MASN Sports.
Hey, Mychal, when you were traded, did you ever imagine that you would be back here pitching again? And what was your reaction the first time you found out that they did have interest in re-signing you?
I always thought I would always have an opportunity to come back with the great ownership with Angelos, and leaving in good peace with the front office and how the things they were doing. And it's been fun through the times, and as always, I can call home with the amount of people I met through my career and the friendship I had in Baltimore.
Andy Casca, Baltimore Banner.
Hey, Mychal, welcome back. When you were traded away, I mean, the organization was in a much different point than it is now. How kind of exciting is it to be where you're on an upswing now, and you're kind of a competitive baseball team again? You're able to see this side of the Orioles again. It's
great. Got to face them a little bit when I was in the Cubs uniform last year, and got to see the improvements and watching from afar the things they've been doing with the young talent and the fun longevity of guys that came up through the system. It's been fun to watch. And with Mike Elias, he's came on board in 2019, and to see the accomplishment he's done now has been great to say. Is a great success and great scouting what he's done.
Nathan Ruiz, Baltimore Sun.
Hey, Mike, great to see you. In what ways, if any, are you a different pitcher than you were when you left? What have you gained from your experiences with other organizations?
Like I said, I got older. That's one thing I can say. With the experience of just getting more experience in becoming a veteran and using the experience I had as a Oriole with the veteran presence I had with Darren O'Day, Zach Britton, Tommy Hunter, and Brad Brock, and got to be with Tommy a couple times, Brad a couple times, and it's just been a great opportunity to use that knowledge to get back to the youth of the guys that I've been around the last few years.
Jake Rill, MLB.com.
Hey, Mychal, have these past few years been tough at all for you, just being traded so many times and having to get reacclimated with so many different clubhouses?
That's come with the game. You have to get used to it. It's a business part of it. You just have to take accountable of that's a possibility it could happen, and just going out there and just trying to be familiar with the clubhouse and just fit in with the things they've been doing.
Rich Dubroff, BaltimoreBaseball.com.
Hey, Mychal. First, two-part question. First of all, what are your daughters' names?
My oldest daughter is Michaela. She was born in 2016. She's a wild card baby, and Amaya Rose.
Okay. Second question is, what did Britton and Brock and O'Day and those guys teach you that you can now pass down to to Batista and Cionel Perez and Brian Baker and those guys?
Just like the few years I've been traded to use my knowledge as a veteran. What they taught me as a whole, when you get older and you try to get wiser and learn your routine, learn to be consistent and understand you're going to have your ups and downs, how to just basically forget the negative outings and to wake up the next day and just go perform and help out your bullpen. The biggest thing I say I take from them is huge, is that the fact that we made our bullpen a family in Baltimore. We had a great success being a great bullpen, and to bring back that longevity to to these young guys to have a great success with what they already done and just kept trying to get better from what they did last year.
Dan Conley, The Athletic.
Hey, Mike, how are you? Just kind of curious about the situation with coming back now to these Orioles. How many of these guys? I know you pitched a little bit with Dylan Tate and Cedric and Austin, I guess, were there, maybe a couple others. But have you kept in touch with any of those guys who are currently with the Orioles, or has it mainly been the guys who kind of have left as you did?
No, I kept up with Cedric Mullins, and when I saw it Adley, I was very big smiles, and the way he came out to be number one pick, and he got to be in the big leagues last year, and seeing the success he's doing right now. And then I told him he has a very big memory of, like, compared to like Matt Wieters, the switch hitter, big time draft pick, came into Baltimore and helped with that catching staff and helping the pitching staff as well. So a lot of those young guys I got to mingle around because I knew how it felt to be a minor leaguer, and to have a big leaguer come around and talking to them and now see them in the big leagues has been really happy to see.
Andy Casca, Baltimore Banner.
Hey, Michael, besides being kind of a veteran presence in that bullpen, where do you see yourself kind of, obviously a long time till spring training and everything shakes out then, but where do you see yourself kind of slotting into that bullpen role, and how nice will it be to kind of be playing pivotal games, again in Baltimore?
Yeah, just looking to fill in the blank on a lot of things they need from me, and if it's being in like I've done in my whole career, a lot of my career, being a late inning guy, just over there to just help out the coaching staff and help out High the best place possible to fill in to make us win a game.
Nathan Ruiz, Baltimore Sun.
Michael, Rich listed off some of the guys that'll be joining. Dylan Tate's part of that group too. Just, I guess, what excites you in the flashes you've seen from them about joining that group of arms?
The biggest thing is just taking the ball and going there and compete. And a lot of guys don't understand. It's a very scary place to be on that mound, especially doesn't matter if being in Baltimore or New York or Boston or anything, American League East. It's just grabbing the ball and then going out there, just trusting your stuff and going out there and having confidence.
Andy Casca, Baltimore Banner.
Hey, Michael, how good can you've seen, the Camden Yards crowds when it's full, and then you also saw when, losing seasons and things like that. How good can this crowd be when the fans kind of get behind a winning Orioles team?
I think that the fact that Baltimore has a lot of great history there, and the fans is the reason why of that history. It's just important to see that just coming back and seeing the youth and seeing how well they've done last few years with the upgrades and what they've done, and just continue to seeing the fans supporting day in and day out, and especially that community. And I'm a big believer in the community, and especially Adam Jones, who took me under his wing, was big with the Boys and Girls Club in the community, because it's really important with the community in Baltimore.